our network configuration, and then we will run a small simulation to show that the packet transfers between different subnets work, as well as we can see the same thing through ping commands and see the output on the PC consoles, right? So as you can see, there are two routers here which are connected through serial port. Um, each router is connected to the switch, and each switch is connected to the individual PC devices. And these four subnets are given by these labels. Essentially, we have to translate the CD R notation to something which we can use while assigning the IP addresses. For example, if we see the assignment of the subnet mask, we have translated the 25 notation to 255 like IP address notation. The similar thing has been done for other subnets. So now we also have to set up the route tables through CLI commands. I'm just demonstrating that the route tables are set up. The CLI commands are their snapshots are attached in the report. So if you see, we have given the configuration so that router 1 knows how to reach the subnets of router 2, and similarly on router 2 we have given the configuration to reach router 1 subnets. All right, now we will see a simulation of PC0 sending data to a different subnet but within the same router, and then PC0 sending a packet to PC3 which falls in a subnet of router 2. So the first scenario goes from PC0 to PC2, and the second goes from PC0 to PC3. I've also filtered the packets only to show the ICMP. As you can see here, we have cleared out everything else so that the visibility is only of the ICMP ping packets. So we'll run this simulation, and I've also speeded up to make it go a little faster. So the first simulation is PC0 to PC2, and as you can see, the packet takes the route through the subnet to the router and back to the PC, right? And this simulation is successful. Now it is running the other simulation where it goes to the other router to PC3, and then the reply comes back of the ping back to PC0, and it is successful. I'm going to pause the simulation now. Reach the different PC devices on different subnets through our command prompt and simple ping commands. Now we do have to switch from simulation to real time for this. So we can just go on PC0, go to command prompt, and try to ping PC2, which happens to have the IP address of 10.0.0.131, just like we did in the simulation. So as you can see, it is getting the reply. Now we'll try to do the same thing. Let's try it on a different subnet this time, belonging to router 2, which on PC0 to PC4, which is 10.2.2.131. So as you can see, it works, the ping command works, which also implies that the reverse connection from the router 2 to router 1 also works, because ping commands need a reply. But we can explicitly try also by, let's say, pinging from PC3 this time to, let's say, PC2. So PC3 is 10.2.2.3. Actually, we can close this console and we'll just go to PC3 and try to reach PC2 here. So I'll do the same thing. We say 10.0.0 and 131. And as we can see that the connection in the reverse direction is also working fine. Essentially, ping commands, as I said, works in both directions. So if one direction is working, the other has to work, otherwise it will time out. Um, I will show one more demonstration to show PC4 to PC1, and I'll go to PC4, open the console, command prompt, and try to ping PC1. So as you can see, the request timed out initially. It does that sometime, but the next replies were successful. If you run the command again, as you can see, there is no packet loss. Um, I think it takes a little bit of time to warm up the network sometimes if you're using it for the first time. Uh, we can obviously try to reach two computers on the same subnet. So for example, if you want to reach 10.0.0.4, which happens to uh, belong to PC1 on the same subnet. So we can see from PC0 to PC1 is also working. So I think we have covered different scenarios here within the same subnet, within different subnet on the same router, within different subnets on different router. And in all these cases, as we can see, the packets were able to successfully reach in both directions, proving that our network configuration is correct. I'll stop here. Thank you.